like I said, the yellow element that was here has disappeared, meaning that we have effectively imported the training data into read-Excel algorithm. However, we are going to name the first role as names, because when you look at our data, the first role is name. So we need to name it. Take this option, first role as name, meaning that the first role of our data set should be treated as name. Having done that, we need to import the testing data also into the Excel process area. To do that, we drag read-Excel now. This time around, we are not going to double click. Double click is only possible for the first time. So subsequent time, we can't double click. So we can drag. So I will drag read-Excel to somewhere here. You can see that is read-Excel. Let me shift it a bit. Okay. Now that is read-Excel. Now you can still see the yellow substance, meaning that operation has not been performed on this algorithm. Then I will go to import configuration wizard to bring my data. This time around, testing data, which I've stored in desktop. Then from desktop, I look at search for testing data. This is it. Testing data. Click on next 3 times. In the case of testing data, the attribute close brace will not be renamed label. Therefore, you now click on finish. So we have successfully imported testing data into read-Excel algorithm 2. read-Excel algorithm 2, read-Excel algorithm 1. Therefore, we go for the next step. The next step is to bring in the artificial neural network algorithm or operator. So we type neural here, we type neural here, neural L E U. You will see neural net. Click on it and drag it to this place. Let me check if I have selected the first role here for the second read-Excel. I have not. I have to do that this first role of my testing data should be treated as name. Then I will now come here and link this port of the first read-Excel to this port of artificial neural net. I will link them together. Now I have done the right thing. You can see the yellow substance has disappeared. Now the next algorithm we are bringing in is applied model. That is the next algorithm. So type it here, applied model. I will type A double P will be typed. A double P, then ly. So you can see applied model. I will click on it and drag it here. drag it here. Then I can shift it a bit. Okay? Okay, good. Here I will link this port to this port. Then I will now link the radial port here to this port. Now I've done the right thing. You can see anytime you do the right thing, the red substance or element will disappear. Now the next algorithm I will bring in is what we call set role. Set role. Set role. Set role. Set role. Set role. You can see it here. So I'll click on it and drag it to somewhere here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. Now, another operator that is required to finish this model building is performance. Performance option regression. Performance. I'll take option regression. This is it. This is it. I'll drag it and I'll put it here. Put it here. Here, these ports and these ports needs to be linked together. I'll link them together. Then this port and this port needs to be linked together. I'll link them together. You can see the yellow substance you see here, meaning that there are certain things that are omitted, and then they need the information need to be provided. One of them is attribute name. What is the attribute name? The attribute name, that is prediction, close price. That is the attribute name. We have to provide it. Then target role. What is our target role? Not regular. Label. Label is our target role. Well, there should be additional attribute. The additional attribute is close price. Close price here. Then target prediction. This must be done. If it is not done, the operation will not work. Then you click on apply. Then having done that, this port needs to be joined to this place, and this also will be joined to this place. Then you now come to nil criteria. What are the criteria? What is your main criterion? Your main criterion is mean absolute square. A mean absolute square. I'm using mean absolute square as my main criterion. Root square error. Mean. I'm trying to search for root mean square. Root mean square error. That is my main criterion. Then I can choose other subsequent criterion. Then let me also choose a correlation between the variables. Now, this is the model for neural network. This is the model for neural network. This is the model for neural network. And we can go further and estimate the model. To estimate the model, you go to setting, then you click here, then you click on run process locally. Run process locally. Run process locally. Just click on it. It's running. It has run. You can see that you have your predicted close price, and this is the actual close price. Predicted close price here. Then we have the actual close price here. Now let me look at the charts. You go to chart. You can see the chart. Now we are looking for the line graph for close price, and also you click on control, then you also click on prediction close price. So the line graph, the red line graph is the predicted close price, while the blue line graph is the close price, that is the actual close price. From January 2017 to December 2017. We can also look at the statistics. These are the statistics. Then you can see the statistics here. We have the minimum, we have the maximum, we have the average. Then we have the data. I've explained this, the predicted price and the close price. Then you can also go to your design, back. This is your result. Want to go to result, this result, and this is your charts. This is your data. This is your design. So that ends this stage. In this next stage, I'll be discussing on how to use decision tree to predict insurance premium. Thank you so much for listening to me.